What's up guys, this is Manoj Kumar. Welcome back to my React tutorial. So today's topic is about use effect. So if you guys haven't watched the previous tutorials about React, I will drop the link in the description. Just go ahead and watch it out and then come to this tutorial so that you will understand everything in clear. So before getting started, if you guys are new to my channel, then just grab the subscribe button first so that you won't miss any contents like this. So let's get started. So use effect is like it creates a side effect in a component. If we use effect in a component, it tells the React that we are going to do something else other than after rendering. So now let me just import the use effect first. So now here I'm going to use the use effect. I'm going to have an arrow function like document dot title, and I'm going to change the title of our document like React Basics, which is the title already present. React Basics is the title, so I'm going to change the title now like you have clicked it. And I'm going to format the counter value you have clicked counter times. That's it. So now let me just refresh this page. So now it shows some error like document dot title. Sorry, I'm so sorry guys. Just equals to. So now I will just reload this page. So now if I click here to increment button, and the value is getting incremented here. So you guys can see the value is incremented here and the array is shown here. And in the same time, you guys can see in the title that you have clicked 6 times. The title of our document is changed to the counter value. If I refresh this page, you guys can see you have clicked 0 times. If I hit this, it's like it shows number of times how many times we have clicked, like so. So now this is not the main purpose of use effect. Use effect is also used to fetch data from the API, from the backend through APIs. So now let me just have another function use effects with an arrow function. So we have to pass another parameter with empty square brackets, which is an empty array. So I will tell why it is. So now first we have to declare a variable called response, which is equals to, we have to we don't want to write this inside here. We can write it outside like I'm going to write a function called const fetch data, which is equals to an arrow function like so, and response vehicle, which is equals, this function has to be async because we don't know whenever the server can make a response. So here, so we have to await fetch of, we have to give a URL. So the URL is like http backslashes local host import 8080 slash index.php. This is a REST API which I have developed for an application. or quest equals to get details, like so. Now I'm going to get data from this URL. The response is encoded in JSON. I have to decode the data. For that, I'm going to use const data equals to response JSON, and I'm going to console log this data, like so, and I'm going to call this fetch data. And here, before this response, we have to add a wait, like so. And I'm going to call this fetch data inside this use effect, like fetch data. So now the fetch data function is called inside here, inside the use effect. So now if we come to this web page, you guys can see that here is an object which is nothing but the data which I have retrieved from the backend. So now I have used this fetch API to get data from the backend. So I handle HTTP request using this use effect. You guys can see these empty brackets around here. We have to include it because if we didn't include that, the response will be sent to the backend thousands of millions of times. We don't want that. We don't want to DDoS the server. We just want to make the request only once. That's why we are using an empty bracket, empty square brackets. So that's it, guys, about this use effect topic. So I have covered about use effect. So stay tuned for my next video, and make sure you have subscribed and hit the bell button so that you won't miss any tutorial like this. You hit the like button if you like this video. Thank you.